And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. They did it again. I had a show all lined up 2 hours ago. All I had to do was come in and push the live button. Guess what? They depressed the live button so I couldn't push it. So I saw all your comments. Henry Brown left me a donation. I'm very grateful for that, Henry. But they just made it to where I couldn't make a show. So that's uncool. But so I had to start it over. I'm sorry. They just really don't want you to find out this information. That's what I'm thinking. I had a show ready to go. Now I still got the news. I still got all the news and the article stuff. It's just they're messing with the channel. So normally the go live button is lit up in blue. Well, it wasn't lit up in blue. It was like I couldn't push it because it was black. The button was black. It was like depressed. So I couldn't do nothing to the show. I kept clicking it. And so, yeah, that's what I got to deal with. So I'm going to give a few minutes here, do a little meet and greet for people to maybe find the show. They got all kinds of butt hurt. YT. That's what I'm saying. Like, this corporation fears this guy right here. It's hilarious. They know. If they let me compete on a level playing field, I'd be like super, super duper popular. And then guess what? You know what I would do? I'd open up my own website and just bing, take like 500,000 or 1 million people. They already know that. That's why they can't even allow me nothing, because they know I will fucking destroy this space. For 4 years, I've been dealing with these dumbasses. They were scared to death. The first 3 weeks I started Crypto Hulk, I had 8,500 followers. They already know that guy's gonna have 1 million in like 6 months or a year. I already know. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I kick YT ass, and that's why they got to do this to my channel, because they're afraid of one man. That's me. They're afraid of the information I have. I deep dive. These other people got like 500,000 followers, 1 million followers. They can't show what I show. The information I got, nobody has. That's why they're scared to death. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Everything on the show is a lie. I spent the past 50 years in jail giving bad financial advice to chimpanzees. So let's see. Well, I can't say who was here first because all the stuff's done. Henry Brown again. I can't wait until these times being broke is over. Henry, I know. That's why I'm sitting on the floor. But we're at the end. Like, I'm going to show you some articles today. They must have read my short videos because they're scared to death. They didn't want me to do this show. And we'll find out what happens this episode, if I can even complete it. They're going to do some dumb shit like pull the plug or whatever. I'm just letting you know in advance because I've got some really good, juicy stuff. And I did a little deep dive and I found out some exciting information they're not going to want you to know. All right. You're not late, just RLT. How late am I? I started early, actually, 15 minutes early. So here it's 6:20, so you're still 10 minutes early. Even though he thinks he's late, you're 10 minutes early. He's like, what? I'm gonna do a little meet and greet. It's Friday, so the show's not gonna be as structured as normal. Fridays are kind of like, let's have a little bit of fun, little relaxation. All right. Michael Gilbert, just starting waiting for everybody since YT screwed us again. Yeah, they're terrified, man. It's like, one guy, really? You can't handle this. I'm just teaching a small little group of people. It's not like I got 10 million people watching the show, right? I got a little tiny channel. I got 92 people here. It's not a big fucking deal. It's like they're terrified. They gotta like stop my show so I can't make it. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like this, I got a whole new, I got like in the wall internet, not this Wi-Fi shit. Like I got the fucking in the wall internet from Xfinity. So there's no reason to lose a channel. I mean, no reason to lose an episode or the things getting all fuzzy. There's no reason for that shit. It's in the fucking wall. So it's not the computer. I tell everybody, it's not the computer. It's not this. It's the fucking platform. Okay, they can't handle it. All right. Bunch of useless eunuchs. Look up what a eunuch is. That's what these fuckers are that work for YT. Michael Gilbert, thank you for the fuck YT fund. I appreciate that. I condone that. You know, Mike, Michael, Mikey, they want you fucking broke. Okay, it's pretty clear. They know my job. I'm digging up this information no other channels dig. They're fucking terrified. Heck yeah, man. Jason, whoo-wee. We got we got a red, we got somebody dropped a red one here, folks. This is serious. Hope this helps out, Hulk, with the moving, etc. Haven't caught many due to the lives, so I'm just checking in. Thanks for the lives. When I switched over the membership, Jason, YT decided to, instead of when I ended the $4.99 memberships, instead of just letting them run their course and end, the YT just decided to give 70% of the members a refund. I'm like, what the hell? So my income dropped 50%. I'm just like, what? And then they chopped out. They made it hard for people to become members. Oh yeah. So I lost like 75% of my membership on top of that. Like the people, I'm just like, holy fuck. And they were telling me, oh, I can't join, or it said you canceled me, and da da da. Now, normally, if you cancel a service, then the people that paid for 30 days get their fucking 30 days. I mean, that's just how that should be how it is. But people would get a membership and they'd be on day 20 or 28, and then YT would just give them all the money back. I'm like, well, how the fuck is that? So I just work for free. Actually, I'm paying these people to watch my fucking show. Like, I don't know. But you know what? I'm gonna keep going and dealing with this shit, and we're gonna be successful, get through all this dumb shit with this fucking eunuch platform, and end up on the other side millionaires. That's my goal. We're not gonna have a little bit of money. I'm talking all the money. You got MC Prosperity saying YT and their dysfunctional staff and policies. It's disgusting. It really is. Kevin B. So what you got to do twice a week, go to your phone, delete the YT app, keep the subscription, and then reload it again. That helps 50% of the time. If it doesn't help, your next option, find the send feedback button, and every day send legally threatening emails. Tell them it's illegal what they're doing. You're not being notified. And whatever problem it is, if that doesn't work, start a new email and a new YT account. And that should fix the issue right there. I've had people have to do that. I'm just taking a screenshot here. Let's get into the program. Now, the new membership, me clear up confusion, is $9.99 American dollars. American dollars. Okay. Now, whatever your translation is in whatever country, there's that. Now, if you pay with like an Apple Pay, you'll be paying another $3. Okay. So if you're saying, well, Crypto Hulk, I live in America, and you're wrong, I'm paying $12.99. Well, that's not my issue or a YouTube issue. That's your credit card or whatever form of payment you have, they're charging you. So 1970 Legend has told us that if you use like Google Pay or whatever, Google Chrome, I don't know how to do all that, but you don't have to pay the $3 extra. So that's Apple trying to get a piece of the action. Okay. So again, my membership is $9.99 American money. That's it. I don't care what it says on your screen. That's some kind of something's wrong on either YouTube's end, or you're using an Apple or some kind of payment card that charges you extra, not me. Okay. Robert Driscoll, filthy rich down payment Hulk. Stephen Morris, Hulk, you really think they're going to let us poor get rich right now? I think some of us will. They're going to scare us out. Remember, I already told you. They're going to say, "Oh, cryptos. They're going to create a crisis. It's going to be a national emergency. They're going to shut down all the exchanges, take all your money because it's systemically important for the survival of the United States. Ripple will be shut down. All that private stock stuff will be taken away. It'll be just like, look, Facebook's Libra. It was a currency, right? It was an actual currency. That's why the government shut them down. Ripple, I already showed you, the XRP is a currency. I've already proven that already like 3,000 times. What I feel is going to happen is once everything's all set up globally and everything, they're going to shut down Ripple, the company, and the government's going to take the escrow. They're either going to take it, they're going to burn it up. One of the two. Ripple probably won't be a company at all. I think it'll disappear. Who knows? But if it doesn't, great. And if you invested in it, great. And if you make money, great. I was wrong. Whoa, the world will still keep going, even if I'm wrong. All right. But that's just how I see it go down. Treasury's going to take all the escrowed XRP. Now, sometimes, now I don't do financial consulting because I'm not a financial advisor. But on occasion, some people will contact me in various ways, and I'm usually pretty generous with an hourly fee. Me and this particular person, I don't mention names or anything like that, but this person has like, I'm telling you, like close to 1 million XRP, and then like for XLM, damn near 400,000 or 500,000, and then XDC, it's got to have 2, 3, 400,000 of them, like, and it goes on and on. And I'm like, whoo wee. So we agreed on a certain amount of money. And after talking to this person for about an hour, um, this person's like, you know what? I've got like 4 financial advisors, and you make more sense than any of them. Now, this dude has lost, let's say, over $500,000 on people that are not good at giving financial advice. All right. And he's not going to Jim's ABC, I'll rip you off investment. We're talking like, I can't mention names because these agencies or these investment companies will start getting all fucking wanting to sue me for slander and shit. Okay. So let's just say some of the top 10 investment brokerages in the world or so, top 10, 15, this person has worked with them and lost over $500,000 in the past 3 years on crypto. Okay. And other kind of investment things. The person talked to me for about an hour, and he's just like, Crypto Hulk, you've got some of the most solid financial advice. He's like, I got these people that are supposedly smart, but they're dumb. You know, like they're like the smartest dumb people I've ever known. They have me invest in this and do that and da da da, and I lose this and that stock drops or this crypto dumps or whatever. And I'm just like, well, you need to watch my show. And I mean, I was kind of chuckling because I'm not a financial advisor, but I was advising him on how much gold he should have. And he's got this gold that they have under the ground, and they verify it with lasers or whatever it is, the ground reading sonar or whatever the hell, so they know it's gold. Or and I'm like, look, if it's not in your hand, it's not yours. All right. And we talked about how much crypto he had, and I mentioned about how much I wanted him to probably sell off and then put into gold and silver and maybe diamonds and stuff. I'm not getting into all the particulars because that's this person's business, but it's like, so I know the information on his channel is good. It's not how many subscribers I have or how many members, because I got people like, this one kind of blew me away. This person's like, so I'll tell you what, they got at least a mil in crypto, or they put in at least 1.5 million over the past 3 years. All right. So these are the kind of people I deal with. A little bit here and there. They'll contact me and we'll work out a little deal on how much they pay me for information or whatever. Because I'm trying to make it, because this YT is fucking my money up. So I have to sometimes do private phone calls to help people out because YT's trying to fuck me over. So I got to make money somehow. But what's awesome or interesting is that right now, currently, this particular man, woman, whoever it was, organization, I'm not saying what, sometimes I get contacted by organizations. Um, yes, they like the show. You can't admit it. You can't admit you like Crypto Hulk Show, so they call me on the down low. Hey, I need some financial advice. But I spoke to this person, organization, whatever, and I said, now I know you know what you're doing and stuff, and you wanted to talk to me for a second opinion on things. And he's like, yeah, because your information is like straightforward and there's no games and shit. And he's like, I'm like that in life, the way I run my corporation. Like, it's no dumb shit. Just let's fucking do it. And let's be transparent and be open and honest and get the job done. So he says he likes the show. He likes my approach. So there's no games on my show. I'm very honest. And but I'm like, can you afford to lose like 1 million in crypto? Like, don't you think you have enough or too much or whatever? And he's like, oh, I can afford to lose it. And I'm like, 1 million? I'm like, whoo. I'm like, damn. I said, well, I only got like 2 months worth of money in crypto. I'm not telling you how much, you know, I got or whatever, but I could say the monthly is 2 months pay, and that's like 2 months pay 4 years ago. So not right now 2 months pay with the channel, but 4 years ago without the channel, and that's all I got. Like, I got enough where I should be set for about 10 lifetimes or whatever. Okay. So it's kind of like, I'm not trying to be a billionaire or nothing, or even half a billionaire. If I can get 50 to 100, 300 million bucks, then I'm cool, man. Like, I don't need this fucking $3 trillion. Now, this guy's probably, or this organization, or this person I spoke to that represented somebody, they're literally going to have, I don't know, $50 billion, like a shit ton. If it all goes through and everything works, this corporation is going to have 50 billion. I'm like, dude. And so we got to talking and stuff, and I said, yeah, like, I can afford to lose. Like, right now, I got 7 times more gold than crypto. And no, I don't have 100,000 in crypto and 700,000 in gold. I don't got nearly that fucking shit at all. So I told him, if everything were to go bad and Ripple does this clawback, amendment or whatever the hell it is, and this freeze technology, all this stuff, and they take all my shit or whatever, I'm gonna be like depressed for a while. But it's like, I've only lost 2 months worth of pay. So I'm not gonna be like, oh damn, I lost it all. I don't fucking care. I lose 2 months pay, I lose 2 months pay. And that's 4 years ago, 2 months pay, which is probably half of what I make now or whatever the fuck. So it's like, man, if I lost it, it's okay. I'm cool. It's not even a big deal. So I said to him, sir, what happens if you lose 1 million? And he said the same thing I did. He's like, yeah, I'll be depressed and shit. And I've already lost 600,000 in crypto already in the past 3, 4 years with bad financial advice people that don't know what you know, Crypto Hulk. And I'm like, well, I just want you to be in the right ratio, because if this quantum computer comes out and wipes you out, are you able to deal with it? And he said, yeah, it's not a big deal. I said, okay. So I want to make sure, because 1 million to me is a lot of fucking money. So these are sometimes the people that I deal with. I don't generally advertise it on the show. Sometimes in a roundabout way, people somehow contact me in some way, and I discuss things with them. And because whether you're poor, I'm going to try to help you get rich. And this guy's obviously rich, and he's trying to get insanely wealthy. Maybe where he's going to buy his own country and have his own military or something. That's his fucking business, not mine. But it's like, these are the people that I deal with sometimes when I get in a pinch and I need cash and stuff. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. These people, I make that very clear. But sometimes these people are like sweating it out. Like, if you got $1 million in crypto, it's like, dude, who are you going to call? And it's not Ghostbusters, it's Crypto Hulk. So it was kind of a cool conversation. He's a really nice guy, family oriented and these kinds of things for the people that he represents. And it's just, that's what, how this life is when I deal with this stuff. Sometimes people got a corporation. Now, not this gentleman, but some people might put half a corporation into crypto. Like, dude, this is your business. Like, if this goes bad, you're fucking done. So they'll call me, different ones, and we'll discuss these things. But yeah, this guy's gonna be all right. If he takes the advice that I gave him, he's gonna be just fine. There's gonna be no issues at all. I'm not going to tell you the strategy I was telling him. Got to pay for that. But yeah, his at the end of the call, he was very grateful. He was confident, and he's like, you know what? The shit you told me is just simple common sense. Like, you don't need to have all these degrees in finance and go to Stanford. I said, no, man, it's just fucking common. Like, okay, number one, when you get gold, don't do this fucking gold card shit. I told him. I said, I'm gonna be a little rough with you, but don't buy gold in a fucking fund. Uh, put a safe in the floor of your house or some shit, or buy one of those 500-pound safes that nobody can carry away. Put it in your fucking house, whatever you want to do, and get physical gold, dude, and silver. And that's what I'm telling you. Don't do this fun shit. I know the rich guys want to do that shit. Don't do that fucking shit. Do the old school. Go to the gold shop. You've got a 10,000 maximum or under 10,000 limit. Go in there every day and just buy fucking $9,000 worth of gold for like the next 10, 20, 30 days. Whatever the fuck, dude. There's no names. Nobody writes down nothing. Just do that shit. Okay? So there you have it. All right. I thought that was interesting. And that's what I do sometimes to make money. Robert Driscoll, Filthy Rich, Down Payment Hulk. Robert, appreciate you showing up. I already read that one. Hulk, you really think they're going to let us get rich? That's Richard, Stephen Morris again. They're not going to let us. They're going to try everything they can to not let us get rich. That's why they hate my fucking guts on this platform, because they know I'm trying everything I can to show you and call out all the dumb shit. Okay. Eric M says, smash the like button. Eric's been there since day one. Gotta be. At least from the first 3 months or 4 months I started the show. Angel X. YT finally gave me an option to donate. Keep up the good work, Hulk. Okay, so with that, Angel X, send for like 1 or 2, 3 days straight. Go to the send feedback button and thank them for that, okay? That's what I do. I give them shit when they fuck with the channel. Like when it was taking me 3 hours to load a 30-second video, I was giving them hella shit. Then they fixed it. I don't know, whatever. Maybe somebody was in a bad fucking mood for 2 or 3 days, but maybe the next person came in, they fixed it, and I thanked them. Said, thank you very much. I run this channel. I got paying customers. You did a great job. So now my customers can watch my videos because they pay for them. So there you have that. And then we got Stuart Lavelle. Looks like he's got his donation privileges back. He was in the the naughty list, and they determined that Stuart was no longer naughty. Stuart says, these financial advisors are clueless. Unemployment coming in hot 2024. Yes, they are. That's what this rich dude was telling me. He was like, they're the dumbest smart people he's ever met. That was like some kind of quote that he said. Or they were the smartest dumb people. Whatever it was something like that. And then he was just talking to me. He's like, you just make perfect sense. Like, I don't even know why I'm paying these people. And I'm thinking, pay me, pay me. All right. Johnny Laker 626, let these stupid shit coins keep the attention of the rest of the space. Yeah, they are making 1 to 10,000, but they also lose too. I will be patient, like you said, Hulk, and hold strong my digital assets. Johnny, just watch the channel. Oh yeah, I was talking to somebody today, and they're like, I mean, I got some bad news to tell you guys with crypto. Don't worry, I got some great news, and I've got some really fucked up news. I'll let you guys determine which I give first. If you want the great news first or the really fucked up news. So I'm talking to this person, and they're like, hey, Crypto, yeah, I haven't watched the show for like a month or something, whatever. I figured just because I already invested, I got the hardware wallet and Faraday bag, I think I don't have to do anything anymore. I'm like, oh, no. I said, stuff changes, man. Like, there's no guarantee. What if a supercomputer, the quantum comes in and wipes out? Like, I'm going to let you know We're going to talk about H-bar today. That might be like a parachute. I think I'm going to start telling people maybe put in 20% of your shit into H-bar, okay? And we'll discuss the article. We'll talk about it a little bit. I don't give financial advice, but you might, I'm going to try to persuade you to get H-bar. I'm going to try to persuade you not to get it and let you figure out the difference, okay? Because there's some big stuff going down and it is not cool, all right? Bad news first. Everybody wants the bad news first. Okay. Ugh. Don't shoot the messenger, everybody. But I got some fucked up news, all right? Oh, God, here we go. Now, remember, you're watching my show. It's better to know early than late, okay? It's always better to I'm giving you a heads up before shit gets really fucked up, maybe. It's potentially going to get fucked up. If you watch my show, at least you know early, maybe you can take some of your holdings of something and get some H-bar. We're going to discuss this. I'm not going to rush tonight's show. If I get one article done or 5, I don't fucking care. This is bad news you need to know about. Is Crypto Hulk concerned? Yes. Crypto Hulk is concerned at this point, okay? For 4 years, I've been telling you, I don't fucking care. Da, 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 da. If I'm not worried, you're not worried. Is Crypto Hulk worried? Yeah, I am. I'm going to be honest with you. I've already told you all already that I only got 2 months of pay in crypto. Why? Because I'm afraid if there's a quantum hack, like people are like, oh, why'd you go out to eat? And da, da, da. You could have bought XRP. No, you think I'm fucking stupid? You might be stupid. I'm not. I got whales that pay me fucking money for advice. Do you got that? No. Okay. So I've already 4 years ago kind of knew there might be some kind of hack where they take all my stuff. All right. That's why I'm not putting in anymore. I don't fucking care if I go blow $100 on a dinner on a date. I'm gonna blow $100 on a dinner. Oh, you could have bought 200 XRP. Yeah, and then when they hack it, they take all my shit. And what do I got? Nothing. Okay, you have to think. You know, Plato and Socrates. I went through logic. I studied Greek logic, and I finished Logic 1 in college, whatever. I didn't finish all the levels, whatever. But I know enough. You got Plato and Aristotle, and the argument is you have to accept that there is a percentage of an opportunity, you're going to get wrecked completely. You can't just say, oh, you have to accept that there might be something out there that you can't see, even if it's a 0.0000037% or whatever it is, which is pretty much nothing. That's how I am. That's what I told the rich guy. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, I told this guy, a quantum computer hacks all your shit. Can you sleep at night? How's your life? If your life cannot go on as normal after that, then you need to pull out half, 3/4, like whatever it is. Like that's what you got to do. Like with me, I don't care. I mean, yeah, I'll be fucking pissed that I'm not rich. Okay, damn it. But I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, oh shit. Like I just lost whatever amount of money. Okay, not a big deal. And I knew these fucks wouldn't let me be rich, and then my life will go on. I know gold's going to go up, so with that, I'll make a decent chunk of change with gold. Probably be able to move out of the condo, sell it, get an actual real house. Okay, so that's just me. Let's go over this article because it's not going to look good. All right. Major XRP ledger feature gets the green light. So a lot of the crypto people like excited and happy. Not me. No. The XRP ledger's latest update heralds a new era of asset control with the approval of the clawback feature. Right? They're going to take your crypto. Let's see what this is. The XRP ledger's much discussed clawback feature has successfully passed its voting threshold, reaching 80% approval rate among validators. The feature, so here we go. The feature officially set within the latest rippled 1.12.0 release makes a new chapter in the XRP ledger's evolution. I don't like the word evolution personally. I didn't come from a monkey. Some of my haters have, but not me. Offering enhanced token asset control capabilities. This is not a good thing, okay? Let's continue. And I'm just going by what's in this article. I have not read the white paper, just putting that out there. I'm going strictly what the article says. With the ledger setting and activation, ETA, the RippleX community is abuzz with anticipation. Well, I'm not anticipating anything except these fucks are going to try to take my shit. That's what I do know. Exploring the clawback feature. The XRP Ledger's addition of the clawback functionality represents a significant enhancement to its, not yours, its token asset management tools. Oh, so the ledger has new tools to, quote, manage assets, huh? Not looking good. The feature designed to bolster trust and offer additional security measures for asset issuance. Now, this is very, very important right here, this last sentence. It grants developers, the people that are developers on the XRP ledger, it grants them, the developers, the authority to what? Reverse token transactions. Oh, snap, Crypto Hulk. This is not good. In exceptional cases. See, it always starts in exceptional cases, such as fraud, or to facilitate account recovery when a user has misplaced their credentials. So now, just like that, they're going to get your keys. They can reverse transactions. What if Crypto Hulk, what if somebody in government makes a false claim about me and they consider me a domestic, and I'm not going to say the word ter or and then ist, okay? If somebody declares that to be me, they trump up false information, keyword Trump. So they trump up false claims, maybe about a president, false claims, Russian collusion, which never happened. What if they make false claims about Crypto Hulk and then they reverse all my token transactions? Because there's fraud. Crypto Hulk defrauded. Or somebody uses AI, contacts the developers and say, hey, Crypto Hulk misplaced his credentials. Oh, that's okay. We'll just, as developers on the XRP ledger, we'll go get access and find Crypto Hulk's keys and then help him get in his account to help him. See where this is going? No bueno. Okay. The activation of this feature is controlled by a trust line flag, which is a prerequisite for users to transact with the involved asset. Oh. It allows users to ascertain the status of the clawback provision, thus promoting transparency and enabling them to make well-informed decisions when engaging with tokens. Listen to this, you're going to love it. The new feature operates alongside the existing freeze, Freeze, the freeze feature. I'm sure Homeland, and I'm not going to say security, is going to love this little freeze feature in the clawback, don't you think? The later enables issuers to immobilize assets. It means stop your assets in the event of identified malicious actors, thus strengthening the security of the XRP ledger. Oh God, yes. Hi, I'm here from the government and I'm here to help you. That's when you know it's all bad. I'm going to take a quick look at the comments and read what David Schwartz says. We got Daniel C. says, I'm being flagged. Thank you very much for that donation, Daniel. I'm telling you what, all of us are going to be, quote, a danger to society, a menace to society, whatever it is, then we'll be flagged as fraud or whatever, and then they'll take all of our stuff. Just reading to you what the article says. Let's move on. Daniel C., thanks for that donation. Oh, another one. Okay, cool. I'm letting you know early, so we don't need to panic. I'm giving you time now to make up a little plan. We're going to discuss Crypto Hulk. What do you think you might do, or what should we do? We'll discuss that. Don't worry. Hodler canceled my YT premium FYT. Okay. Thank you very much for that donation there. Now, Stuart Lavelle, still no membership gifting. Now that's weird. Please, YT, can I have some more? I'm just a poor wee bit of a lad, and I just want to be able to use my fucking membership, YouTube. That's what I want to do, you bitch ass people working for them. I got a paying member who cannot send people memberships. So now, oh, I did get a conversation with, I got a YT rep right now, and I'm not going to tell you what because I'm not allowed to discuss it. Kind of like a non disclosure agreement. But I'm going to be sending off all these screenshots. Stuart, if you can, every day, find the send feedback button, threaten them legally. Worst case scenario, do a Stuart Lavelle 2 or whatever, something like that. Maybe a new email, a new YT account. It's always a possibility. You don't have to. That might solve the issue. Yeah, sorry about that. Henry Brown. Wait a second here. Henry Brown is the reverse transactions part of I'm not going to say social. I'm not going to say credit. Oh, also not going to say score. You know, Henry, I think you're right. I think what they're doing is getting up digital ID stuff, the social, not going to say credit, not going to say score thing. If they don't like you, they use that little clawback thing and they reverse your transactions because they say, oh, there was fraud in your account or you're a malicious actor. It's all being set up. Then we see right here, whoo-wee, hold on, we got it. Somebody dropped one here. Royce Altman. Whew. Thank you very much. I think Royce is a newer member of the channel. I think the guy is a member of the channel. I don't see that. I don't remember seeing that name until like a week ago or something. But anyway, I'm grateful you're supporting this program like that. It helps me reach people, and it takes my mind off of the dumb shits at YT and allows me to free up, find news, and tell people in advance bad shit that might happen so that maybe they can position themselves differently to protect themselves. So thank you very much for that. And those kinds of donations provide inspiration because all these other people are seeing that and they're like, whoa, this show, like new people are like, whoa, this show must be good because who in the hell comes in and starts doing all these, whatever the amount of the red drop is, like you've got to have some kind of weight to be dropping red stuff. So it shows all us poor people that I guess we're on the right channel. You know you're on the right channel because YT will not allow Stuart Lavelle to give away memberships. That's how you know right there. That's just one way. There's 15 things that they do to this channel. But we're gonna make it through this whole thing. Joe Collada, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate it. And then we have the S. Harib 1. Very much grateful for that. Salvador Ramirez. Thank you, Salvador, very much for that donation. RCM Cap 12. Hi, Hulk. Here's for the 8 reserve. That stuff is so good, that tequila. I'm telling you, it's like $130 a bottle. I found it once at Sam's Club. They never had it again. Hi Hawk, here's for the 8 reserve tequila fund for dealing with all the YTBS. I know it's just I'm not gonna let it bug me. I got people supporting my channel. I'm gonna blast through this shit. They and YT can go fuck off. I'm not going to some other platform. They're fucked. Anthony Thayer, welcome to 2024 Crypto Explosion. Brand new member, Anthony. Smart decision. Then we got Joshua, puts in there number one. Joshua, thank you very much. Jason says, I don't have the option for gifting memberships either. Okay, let me take a screenshot of that. And let me go. Okay. Let's see. Storyville. We got, I don't see any membership purchases. I'm missing it also. Okay. Adam Guild is like, you should have bought 2 bottles. I didn't know how the 8 tequila was. It was the best tequila I've ever had. And I've drank some $200 bottles of the Don Julio 1942. That shit's fucking garbage compared to that number 8 tequila. It's in an 8-shaped bottle. I did a taste test with it. It's brilliant. Very good stuff. Okay, let me continue with this because this is very important. I don't have a donation button. Damn. See what I'm talking about? These people? I gotta hold this like this. Okay. All right. So now, what does David Schwartz say about all this? Now, remember, I want to warn everybody. David Schwartz is under a non-disclosure agreement. Okay. So he can't tell you really what the truth is. I'm not saying he's lying, but everybody that works at Ripple, they're contracted for the United States government. I've already said this for years that Ripple is the government. Now I was one that showed, I was the only one on the internet that showed you because somebody showed me. I get these people, like I just talked about that one guy. I get these people sometimes that are moving big weight. Maybe they're in the industry, they're developers, whatever, and they'll give me information on the down low and say, do not mention my name. But if you want more information from me, put this out for your fans. I'm like, well, don't you want me to tell the fans who gave the information? They're like, no. I'm like, okay, it's like that. Got it. But they said, I appreciate your show. I believe in what you're doing. Here's some information. Bye. And that's pretty much sometimes how I get information, right? So I showed you guys, I've been saying for 4 years, Ripple's the government. And then I found out the other day that Ripple is a subcontractor slash contractor for the United States government. Damn, I knew it. Fucking knew it. All right. David Schwartz perspective. As reported by you today, Ripple Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz recently shifted, means changed his stance on the XRP Ledger clawback feature. Initially skeptical, okay? David Schwartz's change of heart stems from recognizing the practical challenges faced by issuers without the feature, such as the need to establish new operational rules and processes. Further, he pointed to the difficulty in differentiating between obligations and non obligations among frozen assets on the ledger. This marked a significant departure from his earlier preference for wanting smaller control. See, what David Schwartz changed his whole deal. In the beginning, David Schwartz like, oh, no, we can't do this. We can't have any more control. See, what you don't want to do is add to the ledger. You don't want to do that. Because the more stuff you add to the ledger, it gets compromised and it changes. So in the beginning, I don't know what happened. Maybe they floated David, $500,000 and said, hey, change your tune. I don't know. But in the beginning, see, now this is the same as like a guy named Jed, and I'm not going to say the last name, McCaleb, and he's the one who started Ripple and he started Stellar. This kind of a thing happened with him where he helped the government create a ledger called the XRP ledger. I believe they fucked him over just like this, and then he left. Now we have David Schwartz, who's totally opposed to messing with the ledger, And now all of a sudden, he's like, well, yeah, maybe we need to have it. I don't buy it. I don't buy that shit at all. I'm not calling him a liar. It's just that shit don't jive with me. That don't make sense. Okay. Like David Schwartz is like the chief. Like he knows everything. And he doesn't like, oh, I guess I was wrong. No, David Schwartz is never wrong. This dude's been doing this shit for 30, 40 years or whatever. Okay, making ledgers and stuff. He knows what he's doing. Somebody got to him and said, hey, you make all the people go with this idea. Okay. Because there's going to be mutiny. If you say, oh, this is bullshit, you can't call. See, he's under a non-disclosure agreement. He can't tell you the truth. All right. I'm not saying he's going to lie. He just can't tell you the truth. All right. The guy's a genius. He knows what he's doing. He didn't make a mistake. He was told, this is what you're going to say. So there you have it. Let me check some comments. Oh, dang. Oh, geez. What the? Hey, this is something else. Wow. Hold on a second. I just got like $400. We got 1970 legend, the official recruitment office. He says here, hey, you YT, I want to gift memberships. Here's the problem with YT now. I've got people that red pill a lot of stuff, getting you out of the matrix. These people show up, drop this kind of money because they want you to know this is the channel. This guy has been on this channel for a long time. He likes giving away memberships to people so you feel a part of this community. When I see members, I'll always try to answer questions in the top chat. Like if the show's over, I get a lot of people asking me questions, but if it's a member, I'm like, that's money. And then I look at that question, and if I can answer it, I'm not going to spend 10 minutes trying to answer fucking questions. But when I read the comments at night before I go to bed and all that stuff, I look through all the comments that I can. I can't always comment to everybody because that's going to take me 6 hours a day. But 1970 Legend gives away memberships so that you are on the right channel and you have access to whatever. Like I used to have a phone where people could call in, ask a question for free or whatever, you know. I'm working on getting that back. But it's like we're near the end of all the freedom, and this government's going to shut it down, as the article I just read to you. So I got these people here that are trying to show you, and I know we don't have money to drop down like this. They're not in a competition. They're trying to show you this is the channel. You got to learn this stuff. So this particular person, along with Stuart, has been identified by YT as they're on some kind of shit list like myself because we're trying to show you the truth. So what do? They stop 70 Legend and Stuart Lavelle from giving away memberships because they're so fucking butthurt about one guy like me. I'm such a threat. Really? I'm helping poor people. I've got what? 427 people on the show. I don't got 5 million people watching me. I don't got 50,000. I don't even have 5,000. I got 427 people. How am I a fucking threat, right? But they won't let my paid members give away memberships. That's basically illegal. Unbelievable. Stuart Lavelle is back again. Wait, another 100? Good God. I'm glad I made a Friday show. But it was bad information. Like this clawback feature stuff, I had to make a show. I got one more article. Like Crypto Hulk, what do we do? You gave us some information that's pretty fucking scary. Now what do we do? I'm going to show you that after I read off these donations. We're going to get into maybe what we do, okay? Stuart Lavelle, I'm with Legend YTFU. See, these people normally give away memberships to you, not to me. Well, I mean, I get a portion of it. You take out 30% for YT and tax and shit. Now the donations, I get 100%. So the government, when they're greedy little stinky fingers, they don't get any donation, and the YT platform doesn't get a fucking dime. The government and YT make the money off the memberships. You give freely whatever you want. I'm not telling nobody nothing. So now Stewart can't give away memberships either. It looks like he just got the ability to leave donations again. That's illegal, actually. Then we got Crypto She-Hulk. Hi, Hulk. I know I might need some coffee, but did we get reading page tonight link? Members were asking. Did we get reading page? I don't know what that means. I have no idea what you're talking about. But I'm thankful for that donation, though, and the work you do helping people on a channel, because you're going to be helping people to be millionaires one day. Manuel Villar. Thanks, Hulk, for your lives. Do not be afraid, guys. Do not sell your XRP. The price needs to be high to move all the money. You know, another thing I'm going to let you know, maybe they're lying to us. Maybe they're trying to, maybe there is such a clawback feature, but it can only be used. Look, I'd rather be prepared for a disaster than not be prepared and get wrecked, okay? Maybe they're lying to us to scare us out. I'm telling you, they're going to start throwing felony charges around. Oh, people who have this are going to get a felony charge. You know what? I'm going to say go fuck off. Felony charge my ass when I'm living in like Buenos Aires or something like that, okay? There ain't going to be no felony charges with Crypto Hulk. They can go shove it up their fucking ass. They're not taking my shit. So I don't know if this is real or not. I'm just reading you what the article says. I'm not a tech person. I haven't read the white papers and all these kinds of things. What I'm doing mainly tonight is preparing you, okay? Maybe I'm completely wrong. I hope to God I'm completely wrong. If I'm proven wrong about the clawback feature and all the, this freeze ability and stuff, if I'm wrong, I'll be happy. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, you're wrong. No, no, I'm not trying to fight this. I'm simply reading an article, reading what it does, reverses transactions, and all these due to fraud or whatever suspected. You know, they're going to suspect me of being a government problem. So I already know what they're going to do to me is take my shit. But let's say I'm completely wrong and all this stuff. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not going to be having to prove that I'm right. Like, I'm concerned about you. I want you to be prepared. That's my job. These people fucking pay me, whether it's $2 like Stephen Morris or these other people dropping $50, $400. Like, you're paying me. If all you got is $2, that's all you got. So you know what? I'm going to give you the best information I can find, whether it's $2 or $400. I worked just as hard when I was a teenager at Denny's and this fish emporium place making $3.35 an hour. I worked just as hard as I did at any job I ever had in my life, making more money. So that's just how I do it. MC Prosperity. I'm with Legend and Stewart. FUYT. Now I have a person I'm working with at YT. I know they're going to watch. Hopefully they watch this video and see the dumb shit that goes on. I really do. Stephen Morris. I think Biden will take us to where to stay in office. Biden's not going to be there in January. It's no, he's a great puppet, but they can't have him fuck this up. So it's going to be somebody else. Johnny Lakers 626. Thank you for that donation. True warriors are here right on this channel. We are legends already. Maybe it's all a big fake, okay? I hope to God it is. I hope everything I'm reading tonight is false and it's not true. The article was written by somebody who's fucking high. I totally hope that, all right? Arthur L. Tardy Fee. Arthur, that's okay. You can be late whenever. I'm glad you're here because tonight's show is pretty important. Like I said, you can't just like watch the show and then, I mean, hey, it's cool. Some people watch the show once, pay the membership, come back 2 months later watch some episodes. I mean, that's fine, but you might get wrecked. I mean, check in at least once a week, for God's sakes, right? Something like that, but just don't go away for. I mean, it's fine if you want to pay me every month for a membership you don't use, but it's like the goal is for you to get rich. And tonight's kind of a program you might get wrecked. So you got to check in more than like once a month on the show. MKP, I'm with Red Party. Sometimes CSH is asking for the link to the article you were reading. I'll put it in the. I mean, I did it already. I mean, I'll do it again. But I know some people come in late and you can't scroll back that far. Okay. Okay. So there's the article. Thanks, MKP. I didn't quite understand what she meant. All right. Yeah, Bob says, "Yep, good luck taking my stuff." Like, I'm serious. I'll hop on a fucking plane. I'm gone, dude. I don't have to be in this fucking country. I know I'm not paying 30% crypto tax or 20%. We could probably get away with 10 to 15. I could do that. But 20, 30, 40, go fuck yourself. You're not getting no shit. It's better for you to get some than none of my crypto money. Just look at it like that. I don't care who these people are. All right. Sir 45 her says, you do realize that clawback is already available on Stellar for more than 15 months. I don't realize that. It's a bank clawback for CBDC tokens in case there's mistakes in functionality. Again, I'm just going by what the article says. All right. So if it said whatever, I'm just repeating it. I don't know all the particulars, whatever. I'm just reading an article. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am wrong. And people say, but Crypto Hulk, you were totally wrong on that. I'll be like, awesome. I fucking love it. Okay. That's the best news I've ever heard. All right. Chili Paha. Buyback feature is a requirement for all banks to use XRP, and XLM already has this feature. It was inevitable. Love your channel, Hulk. Okay. Hopefully, we'll get more articles. Now, here's the article. Let's say if the article's true. Let me do a copy paste. Crypto Hulk, what are we going to do if the article's true? And that's if. All right. Here's the article for that. United Arab Emirates, Al Zayed University research notes say HashGraph distributed ledger technology could replace blockchain. Okay. Compared across the categories of speed, efficiency, fairness, and awareness, HashGraph emerged on top versus traditional blockchain platforms. Are you hearing me? HashGraph emerged on top versus traditional. So now we're talking Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Doge, anything that involves proof of work. United Arab Emirates, Zayed University researchers have published a new research report under the title Investigating the Failure of Blockchain Technology and suggested recommendations, recommending the consensus algorithm underlying the Hedera network HashGraph as the best distributed ledger technology to utilize. Okay. Well, Crypto Hulk, maybe this isn't good news for XRP or any of the X's. I just want you to consider this. Remember, these people are not God. They're college professors studying stuff. And this is one article, and there's probably thousands of colleges all around the world. So just consider that. Ala al-Hilal, professor at UAE, and his colleagues undertook a comprehensive investigation of the strengths and shortcomings of blockchain, while showcasing distributed ledger technology as an alternative that can offer more viable solutions than blockchain to both public and private. As per the research, one of the One of those promising alternative DLT platforms is HashGraph. Everybody, I want you to consider HashGraph HBAR as one of your cryptos that you have. I'd even say I would suggest getting at least 10% of your crypto in HBAR at a minimum, possibly up to 20%. But 10% would be decent. Because from what I understand, and I'm not a tech person and I could be wrong, but I think HashGraph is not susceptible to a quantum computer. That's relieving to know, okay? So unlike traditional blockchain platforms, Bitcoin, Ethereum, these kinds of things, Litecoin, I think Doge is proof of work, maybe, which use a chain of blocks to record transactions and rely on miners to validate those transactions. HashGraph uses a direct acrylic graph, a DAG, to record transactions and relies on a consensus algorithm to validate them. A thorough comparative analysis was conducted between these two technologies to determine which would emerge as the dominant technology in the market. The research found that the primary distinction between HashGraph's DLT and traditional blockchain, that's proof of work. Okay, now Ethereum started off as proof of work and they tried to fuck over into some, I wouldn't even mess with Ethereum, okay? Because you got like a 1937 Ford Model T and it's only going to do so much. You could try to change the motor and bore it out a little bit, but you're still stuck with the 70-year-old technology, all right? The research found that the primary distinction between HashGraph's DLT and traditional blockchain is their approach and structure. While blockchain stored data in blocks, linearly, HashGraph uses a directed acrylic graph to store and process information. Both DLTs are decentralized, with each node having a copy of the ledger and sharing any changes. Now, it was found that the hash graph can process 500,000 transactions per second. That's pretty amazing. On the other hand, some blockchain networks can only achieve a maximum of 10,000 per second. So Hedera is like 50 times as fast. As such, HashGraph is faster than blockchain as it requires less information to be disseminated across the network as more events occur. I'm not going to read the rest of this article. We could be here for another 20 minutes going over it. What I want you to do is read the article. Now, here's the deal. Crypto Hulk, why does it seem like all of a sudden now maybe I'm doubtful of my XRP and my XLM and all these things? Don't be doubtful, because this is what's going on. They're going to scare us all. Man, I've been telling you all. First, they're going to try to keep the price down. Then it keeps everybody depressed. Then they're going to scare you. Then they're going to threaten you with jail time and give up. I'm telling you all the things. It's all going to happen. So we are in the let's scare them out of XRP and crypto phase. Okay. Now, Hedera is a project I've already talked about. They have a governing council. There's like 50 corporations running Hedera. Great project. I'm not invested in it because when I made a decision 4 years ago not to buy any more crypto, I'm not buying any more crypto. That's my decision. Hedera, from what I see, is way better than most of the cryptos that I've talked about on this show. Especially now that the professor just explained a lot of stuff to us, and I was reading the article earlier. Hedera's a great project. I'd strongly consider that over any kind of Cardano or any. I mean, besides the 3x cryptos, I got a VeChain. It's kind of, Ethereum related in some way, or cousin or distant cousin. I don't know if I had to do it over again. I would maybe go XRP and VeChain still, but I would make sure I had HBAR in there. I'm not going to go for XDC or XLM because I got XRP. But if I wanted an alternative, I think it would be the HBAR. After reading what the professor wrote, I'm pretty confident with that particular crypto. So, Crypto Lucho, thanks for all you do, Hulk. I'm grateful for that donation. Thank you very much. Every single one helps. So IOTA has a DAG as well, says Jared. Jared knows. Will with keys can claw back. I don't know the particulars. Just I sent you guys that article. Read it for yourself on, hold on, the clawback feature stuff. I'm going to post it again. I suggest right now, if you want the links to these, click on the links, because once I turn the show off, sometimes YT won't let you read the links because they get butthurt that I'm showing you this stuff, okay? So click on them right now and get them, because once the show's over, that top chat might disappear because YT likes to do that. So you can't go back and get the links. So get them all right now while we're going over it. There's two, I went over 2 articles today, very important articles. So, okay, to wrap it up, if the clawback is what the article's saying, it's not a good thing, okay? Let's hope it's not. Now, if it is, and it's all bad news, this is where HASHGRAPH comes in. This will be something that you might want to look into getting at least 10, 15%, maybe 20. HBAR, like I said, has a governing council of 50 organizations, global, or like Boeing, I'm pretty sure General Electric, stuff like that, like big multi-continent companies, okay? And since it's quantum resistant, it's a good bet. And so I think maybe to hedge, get at least 10% HBAR in your portfolio. That's what I would recommend at this point. Gold, silver, stuff like that, diversify, get a little bit of cash put away. Maybe get enough for where you can live for 1 month on cash. In this case, ATMs and stuff go out for a day or a week or whatever. At least have a month's worth of money sitting at home. Don't just dump everything you got into crypto. Oh, I got zero money, but I'm crypto rich. That's fucking stupid. All right, don't do that. And I'll kind of leave it at that. Oh, wait, hold on. Good. Yeah, these people. Stuart Lavelle, thank you very much. Scary time coming in hot. You got that right. Strap in on the other side will be amazing. Unemployment will be the word of the year along with cyber attack. We've already discussed 60% of everybody's jobs are going to get screwed by artificial intelligence, okay? So you think about the job you have. If you live in a modern country, 60% of you are not going to probably have a job some years down the road, okay? Because of artificial intelligence. Peter, thank you very much. I read all your comments in the after the show. I see you're active in the comment section. It says, thanks, Hulk. The clawback opens the door. Yes. All right, that'll wrap it up for today. Okay, now, so am I worried? Kind of. I got VeChain. I got XRP only. I got gold, silver, but that's not going to make me generational wealth. Sometimes you just got to take a chance. Am I going to go out and buy HBAR? No. Fuck it. So part of me says they're scaring us. They're going to come up with all this scientific mumbo jumbo shit to get us to sell or to buy other cryptos. Like I'm just telling you my thoughts. I'm being open. Some people are like, oh, Crypto Hulk, Are you really thinking they're gonna take our crypto? I don't know. I don't know if it's a scare tactic. I mean, I wouldn't hold it past them. I've told you already, they're going to scare us. They're going to keep the price down to keep us depressed. They're going to throw in jail time if you're caught with XRP. They can go fuck off. No one, I'm not going to no jail. I'm going to have a great life and be fucking rich. No one's taking my shit. That's just how it's going. So I'm not selling. I'm not doing a damn thing. I'm watching the news real close and telling you guys. So if you want to bust a move and maybe get 10 to 15% H bar, then do that. If you don't want to, fine. Am I going to? No. Why? Because 4 years ago, like I said, I made a decision. I'm not buying anymore. So that's how I'm doing it. I'm not saying I'm right. Just I'd rather tell you my thoughts, and then you're an adult because I don't allow people under 18 on the show. So I read the news, that I discovered things, and I tell you my thoughts, what my plans are going to be. But ultimately, you got to make your own decision. So with that, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Right. So with that, like I'm not tripping. Will they will they let you walk away from the states with our gold? I want to do whatever I got to do. I don't fucking care. I'm not admitting nothing on a recorded show either. I will find a legal way to get around every obstacle. That'll be my answer. Okay. Hope my car drives itself, and I've always thought they won't go autonomous until there are no people on the road. That's where you own nothing and be happy. All right, I'm out of here. It's Friday. I'm gonna go eat a little something and have maybe a few adult beverages at a Mexican restaurant, and I'll see you all in my next broadcast.